First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down the
Here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Wolverines pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again.
Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Let's go.
Toward the end zone on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
There again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's first and 10. Back to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw to the left. He makes the ground. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback still with the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The shotgun running play call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. BYU getting set with a first and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. fighting off the defender.
Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Grab behind the line. It's Bachman. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal.
He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, BYU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offense does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Williams. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now here comes the bunch formation. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pressure is coming. Grab made by the tight end.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Michigan! Try for 2. And he'll He'll set up to throw. This will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion.
And I'm a little bit surprised that they went for two instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Williams. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. Now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The pocket breaking down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks it up himself and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Impressive spin there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
The 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And the ball is hauled in. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring them down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And now they'll just clock it.
No gain on the play.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the receiver's got it. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To the air, it's Williams.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. And it's good right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Be tackled at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10.
Looking for a late deep shot.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out. And the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you. But I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.